Good afternoon, beautiful people. How are we all doing? I hope you are all absolutely fantastic and having a great Friday. It is myself and Basil out this afternoon with the wonderful tech whiz VM on FC.
Yeah, I would like to respond.
And we are slowly making our way to the wild dogs. They've been found on Leadwood, so we are slowly but surely heading in that direction. But it sounds like there's quite a few stations headed in that direction, so we might have to stall a bit. But nice to see that they're back on Leadwood. They were on Kaya for quite some time, so the fact that they're on Leadwood and we've got an opportunity to go see them, I thought, what better way to try and start the drive? To say hello to our pack members. Who do we have with us this afternoon? Good afternoon, Carol, Connie, Brian, Jennifer, Christine, Barbara, Mom. I hope I haven't missed anyone. But hello everybody, I hope you're doing phenomenally well. It is a lovely Friday afternoon on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. It's windy, but the sun is out, there's no clouds in the sky. Always got a smile on my face when the conditions are right. What a great day. We are also going to be on the lookout for the lions and the elephants and the cheetah. Got reports of the elephants headed onto Leadwood last night through the Rietspruit. Got that update from Kevin at about 8 last night, so they're probably still somewhere on Leadwood. Not sure exactly where, but we'll definitely have a scratch around for them as well. But yeah, as we've been making our way towards Leadwood, what's really nice is we've been seeing quite some quite large herds of impala, which is really nice to see. Haven't seen a wildebeest yet. I really wonder where our wildebeest went, but I'm sure they're doing okay. They're just still settling in. We had some fresh lion tracks back towards Haste, so what we'll do this afternoon is we'll start on Leadwood and then slowly make our way back towards Blowbunk side, Seskunk Crypt. They spotted a rhino there not too long ago as well. Who knows, maybe we get really lucky and see the black rhinos. But at the moment, there's no real fresh tracks to follow up on. Those lion tracks were semi-fresh. We did follow them for a bit, but completely lost the tracks. They just were going, and then, as we all know, I like to say the lions can fly because the tracks just vanished, which is always annoying because I feel like they do it to me purposely. They're like, oh, can you find us? Well, I'll try my best, and then I do my best, and then they always fly away. So they gave me the slip once again, but not to worry, we shall find them one day. Now, before I forget, for the lovely pack members, the key word of the week is hydration. It's a lovely print taken by Victoria of one of the 2 male lions having a drink at Lowveld Dam. Stunning image, so if you want that image, just send through the keyword to either info@paintedDog.co.za, Painted Dog TV. I have no idea what that update just was, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Now, for those of you wondering how do you get your hands on a keyword print, you have to become a pack member. To become a pack member, all you need to do is look at the description below this current video and all the steps you need to take are there step by step. And not only will you get a weekly print from one of the guides, but you will also get to interact with the guides one-on-one, which is very nice. It creates engagement, which is really awesome. I love getting to engage and speak with each and every one of you, as well as you'll be making a direct contribution to conservation. So definitely do become a pack member. It'll be 100% worth it. Wow, Lowveld of South Dam is no longer a dam. Damn. But well, that is very interesting. It's like it dissipated overnight. Mary and I have our dates locked for the first impala lamb sighting. 12th of November for Mary, 15th for Carol. Ariana, great to have you on board. Hope you are doing fantastically. There's some tracks there that I just want to go have a look at in the mud. And then we'll slowly make our way towards the wild dogs. Ooh, that was not wise by Andrew. Marvin, new shoes. Well, that's what you get for being inquisitive, I suppose. A nice mud pie shoe. Ooh, and it's very smelly. But these tracks are from a grey heron. Got a very distinct, normal bird track. The typical V with the longer middle toe. So definitely a heron. Basil, is that something down there? You see just in that gap there? Dacre. It's probably a tree. Tree. Oh well.
20 meters, you will follow them on your left hand side. Okay, copy, thanks.
Just a muddy puddle. Carol, I can concur that it is just a muddy puddle after stepping in it. Someone's going to drive past and be like, there was a human swimming in the dam. But there was no human swimming in the dam. It was just an Andrew being inquisitive, looking at tracks, and ended up nearly falling in the mud. I know they say we need to get serious. And who knows, maybe towards the end of the drive, crack an ingwe. Been pretty lucky with the ingwe lately, I won't lie. Very grateful for it, so not taking it for granted at all. But been lucky enough to see 2 individuals in 2 weeks, which is record breaking for me. Every now and then it would be like a 6-month stint, a 4-month stint, a 6-week stint before you saw your next individual. So it's a clear sign that the habituation is slowly but surely taking area that they can hear, like say for example there's a leopard in this block now, they can hear me speaking. Slowly but surely they will get accustomed to the vehicles. But obviously we know habituation takes generations of leopard as well as a long time. So, you know, any step or any positive progress we can see, the better. And it does excite me. Very keen. I've been working on my tracking as well for tracking leopards, so who knows, maybe we find some tonight. Absolutely gorgeous day though. It's not too chilly. definitely will cool down just now as soon as the sun starts going down. It's almost perfect enough that cats will be out on the move already. The wind is cool, the sun is warm but cool, if that makes sense. I heard what I just said and I know it didn't sound like it made sense. I really, really hope you could make out what I was trying to say.
David from Eastern Link. You should be able to see me if you look north. Just come slowly, they're right next to me.
So there's Brent. Brent is currently with the dogs. And Mary, Carol, I'm going to say the 20th of November. Just to be different. The 20th is when the impalas will lamb. Don't be the first to get stuck in mud on foot. Oh, Mary, I won't. I won't. Touch wood. I've still never been stuck. And you're only considered stuck if you can't get yourself out and ask for help. If you can get yourself out of a situation, you are not stuck. Sorry, I'm just listening to the radio as we speak as well. And I'm hoping maybe we can find some European bee-eaters. I have heard them. They are slowly making their way back. Maybe we can find some new birds of prey and start ticking off some new birds for the lists. I was gonna say it would be funny if he got his shoes stuck, then almost. I nearly did fall over, Carol. I nearly did. Of course, it's just in time. But thank goodness it was a shallow sink. It wasn't like my whole foot went in. Imagine I had to do the rest of Game Drive with mud up to my knee. That would be quite unpleasant, I won't lie. And it's not like it smells great. It's quite a miserable smell. Now, cheetah mom and cub were also seen on Leadwood yesterday, so we may even get to bump into them. Oh, it's just a Villabeers track. All right, Carol, let's make a bet. I say the 20th, Mary says the 12th, Carol says the 15th. Basil, what do you say? When do you think lambing season will start? The 18th, Basil says. Wow. We're all very close to each other, but very far at the same time. We've got the 12th, 15th, the 18th, and the 20th. Competition's on. Oh, I can't wait for the lambing season. Have new babies running around the reserve. It's definitely time where predators are more active, taking full advantage of animals being quite vulnerable. Now, I apologize, we are making our way to the fence line, but for good reason, folks. We're slowly headed towards the wild dogs. Let's just call Brent. There's space article there, or must I take a standby?
Make way to get our visuals not great.
Copy that. 5 out. So apparently the visual's not the greatest at the moment, but I'm hoping now that it's cooling down already, that if we sit, your radio sounds like a bomb just went off. Whoa. I'm hoping if we sit with them for a bit that maybe they'll get up and active, and who knows, potentially we see a hunt, potentially they catch something. They did make a kill earlier this morning on Leadwood, and Gareth Pool's dad, actually saw the kill, filmed it as well. Pretty cool footage, I won't lie, it was awesome. Awesome to see. He didn't manage to get the takedown on film, but oh, is that?
Good afternoon, couple of fish out, fire southern fish. There's a female in the
cheetah tracks.
Blue rhino around south, and then the dog.
That was weird. Car kind of cut out there.
Okay, copy, thanks.
That was very strange. Very, very strange. But we won't let it get us down. We're going to keep going. Now the dogs have been very, very busy. They've been on Leadwood, they've been on Kaya, they've been on Blowbank. I mean, they first started off being right by the house, so you never know. Ariana's going with the 16th and Barbara is going with the 17th. Sure, this competition's getting intense, folks. Who else has any guesses? Put them down in the comments. Let's make this a big competition.
As I keep coming south.
Carol, I did hear about it. I'm not sure if it was the other female with the other cub. I don't know if it was Mabai or cub as well. It's one of the two, but I know that one cheetah mother and cub have not been seen for a while. I still have hope though. I mean, Mabai was gone for what, like a month and a half, 2 months, and she then popped out of nowhere and we randomly saw her again. So, you know, animals do disappear and reappear, but I'm not 100% sure, Carol. I'll do my best to find out. I will ask Sammy from Kaya and Lovu if he thinks it was them or if it was the other mother and cub. These tracks of cheetah. Hi Liz, welcome. I hope you are doing fantastically. Sorry, I'm just looking at my map, everyone. I don't want to get us lost. Alrighty, we're gonna have to do a U-turn and go back to that fence line. Not a problem. Just do a U-turn around this little signpost here. Hold on, Basil. This is exciting, folks. Off to see the wild dogs. Don't know, when's the last time we had the wild dogs on camera? A couple of weeks ago, or like last week. 2 weeks ago, so when I first came back. Gotcha. So it's been quite some time since we last saw the dogs, so it's going to be quite nice to sit down and catch up with them. I know they won't have a conversation with us, but you know what I mean. Just getting to watch them be wild dogs on a reserve without them running out of the fence is just something, well, I'm particularly not very used to. I thought they were going to make a for it the first day they were out, but I was horribly mistaken. They've been here for like what, 3.5 weeks already, and they've stayed put. And as we know, wild dogs need a large space, so they move around excessively. Their home ranges are massive. I'm not sure of the exact number of kilometers or hectares that their home range spans, but it is a large amount of land. And that's why you get dogs going in and out of the fences all the time, because they're consistently roaming, looking for potential dead sites, better hunting grounds, safer hunting grounds. It really, you know, it depends on the circumstance of the pack. Alrighty. Thought I saw a male lion for a second, but it was a tree stump. Typical Andrew. But let's just double check. Yeah, we still got quite the while to go along this fence line. I think we pretty much need to just follow this Kaya vehicle in front of us. I'm sure they're also responding to said wild dogs. Now, I haven't seen a black rhino in a...
the dogs, the eastern side of the fence line heading north. I would like to grab a standby as well, please. Andrew.
Copy.
Andrew, confirm, were you coming to the dogs or not?
Hey firm, I accidentally took the wrong road, so that other station can make their way first.
Alright, let's book my call this way for you, Andrew. I'm going to stand by for everyone's done on the way.
Copy that, yeah, I'm behind the Kaya vehicle that's on the way there now. Short, sweet, and precise. I'm still trying to better myself on the radio. Sometimes I stutter because some of the people on the reserve I respect so much that I'm scared I'm going to get shouted at. But not shouted at, but you know what I mean, corrected. But it's just them helping me become a better guide, so I can't complain. I'm very grateful and appreciative of it. See, this would be a perfect place for said cheetah mom and cub. Lots of drainage lines. Just give me a second, Vim. Is it better now? Okay, copy that. All right, folks. Just had to readjust my mic. Does it sound any better, Vim? We're getting close, folks. We're getting close to the dogs. Hyde Lion Trail. Just read a sign through the fence that said Hyde Lion Trail. Maybe they've got a hide designated to lions. I'm going with the 20th. Liz, you and I guessed the same date. Now, Basil, did you see where this car went? It went straight. Sounded like I was gonna have a fat chat. Well, Carol, you know me. I do talk to the animals, and I pretend they talk back. I like to think we're having a full-on conversation. You know, Dr. Doolittle vibes. Except I'm not a doctor. I'm just a writer, guide extraordinaire. I am indeed, Barbara. I am indeed and I'm very lucky to have said people as mentors. And I'm very keen and eager to learn from Gareth and Victoria. Gareth had 6 years in Mala Mala as a conservation manager there, so he's got a lot of knowledge that I can absorb, as well as Victoria, who was there for 3.5, almost 4 years. So between the two of them, there's over 10 years of guiding experience. So, sorry Basil, I nearly drove you into a tree. Alright, I don't know why this station stopped here. No, Liz, you don't have to change your date. If we both get it, we're both right. There's nothing wrong with that. You can keep it at the 20th. My date's the 20th. I'm fairly confident in my date. Who knows? Maybe Andrew will win the lottery that day as well. One day. Well, I already have won the lottery. I get to work in the bush. I get to do what I love. Get to take photos of it as well. Yeah. Alright. I do apologize us going along the fence for so long, folks. I didn't realize how far it was. I would have gone around and only mentioned the dogs a bit later had I known it was so far along the fence. Osman, there's a cyclist cycling past us. Can you imagine he bumps into the lions on the other fence? I think that would be quite hilarious, to be totally honest. I mean, the lions won't get through, but definitely give that cyclist a bit of a scare. Alrighty, let's just check this map again. Aha. Brent for Andrew.
Standing by.
Sorry, Brent, can you just give me the exact lock again? I'm currently on Raptor's View Link track.
Eastern Link, between Eastern Link, North and South. I sent you a pin.
Copy. Alright, let's do this. Apparently he sent me a pin. How thoughtful.
Number 5.
No, what are you doing? No. Maps. Sorry folks, please bear with me. I'm just trying to get the GPS coordinates and I don't know why it's not loading. We'll keep slowly go. Ah, there we go. Got the GPS coordinates. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, what is going on? Sorry folks, just bear with me. I'm just trying to get the... Alright, let's do this. Come on, maps, load. So we're about 800 meters away from where this pin is, but I don't want to go too fast in case we spook them or we get to a junction like this. We're gonna go this way. Oh, so many Basil, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling to multitask today, folks. I don't know what's going on. All right. I assume right. It's the only way we can go. What is going on? Eastern Loop. What? I think we need to go back. This is turning into a mission of its own, just trying to find this location. I don't know why them are. It's a game path. Ow! Hey no, that one hurts. Slapped me back into action, that's what it did. Alright. There we go. All right. Completely still caught up with Leadwood yet, still learning some of the roads, and Eastern Loop is definitely not my forte. Ask me to get to Lodge Pan, take you there instantly. Ask me to get to Leadwood Dam or Combriatum, get you there instantly. Fig Tree Forest, instantaneously. Eastern Loop, clearly a struggle, but we will get there. For I do not give up.
Now you're leaving the sighting of the Wildbergs on northeastern side of Leopard. 2 vehicles still on look.
All right, we're nearly there. Eastern Loop North is where we need to go.
Varela, come in. Varela, come in.
It's taken us on a wild goose chase, if I do say so myself. I think it would have been easier to just go around. Not the fence line, I mean, when we started, just go around the other way. But you live and you learn, so next time I definitely won't be taking us along the fence. Definitely start coming through the other part of the reserve. Alrighty, now we just need to turn right on another road and we should be almost right there. I see another car. Aha! There we go. The Kaya guide went around on the fence and still beat us just because Andrew got lost. Gosh darn it, Andrew, do better. Do better. Come now. Pull up your socks, work harder, and perform. Which is what we shall do. I'm just going to keep some distance between that vehicle and us, just because I don't want to spook anything off. Yeah, it says we're right on top of them. Andrew joining the lock of the wild dogs.
Negative, just giving you a space to go first and then I'll pull out, I'll go after you.
Just pulling over here in the meantime, there's a Rella, the one guide from My Africa. Come on, sir, drive. Drive, drive, drive. Pretty please. Having fat chats, having a catch up. Good on them. Orella, how are you, sir? How's it, guys? Yeah, can't complain. Did you have a nice visual? Are they flat or are they mobile? Uh-oh.
Just go and I'm sure you will say that.
Crossing fingers. Have a great day, eh? Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
And you just come to where I am.
Copy. On the way. All right. So apparently they're mobile. I don't see Brent, though. He said that I must come to him, but I don't see you. Ah, there he is. Okay, we're just gonna go in here. I'm coming up behind you. Let's just put this into low range.
One vehicle moving at a time, guys.
See, there's another thing I've just learned. One vehicle at a time. Makes perfect sense.
Andy, I'm gonna move and then make it back, and I'm just gonna stand by down the road because that's...
Copy, thanks, Brent. So Brent's kindly let us through. He's gonna go take a standby whilst we just have a quick squiz at the dogs. Hopefully they aren't too mobile as of yet, but we shall see shortly, folks. I'm as excited as you are. We've got a stick behind us. Yo. I don't know if you can get them through the bush there, Basil. They're there. Even with manual focus. Never say never. Yeah, I can see. Shot. Oh, love the rain. So they were moving this direction. Lovely, lovely stuff. Brent, the dogs have gone mobile again. They headed southeast. There's potential for a den site here. I'm seeing lots of aardvark holes and burrows and termite mounds. Oh, look at this. We're with them. We're with them. The dogs are in the road. Look at this, folks. Oops.
Lowveld of South Africa.
Brent, the dogs are headed south along East Connect Road. How's this, folks? Isn't that lovely? How's that? We were stuck at the back and now they've literally just come to show themselves. What a treat. Wow, they do look like they are in very good condition there. It's coming straight towards us. Look at that. Dogs are now headed west back into the block. How was that? Well, I mean, at least we got a glimpse, folks. I'm sorry, I'll check the comments now. I just think, let's try get a better visual. I mean, we were very lucky there to have what we just did. I mean, the dogs still seem quite skittish around vehicles, which, I mean, I can completely understand. But, boy, was that a treat, eh? What a way to start an afternoon. Looking extremely healthy, extremely full bellies. I suppose that's because they did have an...
Where I am.
Oh, the dogs are there. It's going to be tough, Basil. Here's the best gap I can get you, bro. Right. Let's try inch forward more. That's the best I'm going to get. I'm covered in sulfur raisin bush leaves. Barbara. I agree with you. Fig Tree Forest is probably my favorite place on the reserve, to be totally honest. And also the wildlife there in that Fig Tree Forest is just completely different, the dynamic, you know. You've got lots of Inyala, lots of Impala, banded mongoose. I'm sure you get water mongoose. They do look well fed, Carol. They look very, very, I'm not going to say fat. Are you guys going to turn around? So they're right behind the vehicle in front of us now. I'm going to do my best. I don't want to turn on and off the car too much, everyone. We still want them to get comfortable with the cars. It looks like they're coming back to us, which will be quite crazy. Brent is probably having the time of his life there filming this. He's out on the land shark with a big 600mm lens. And I know Brent and filming, and he somehow always manages to get the most insane footage. He showed me the cheetah footage he took the other day, and it was mind-blowing. You're coming this way. Let me do this. You're gonna get past. What's your name, man? Andrew.
Aggie.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You guys must take care, eh?
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
How's it, folks?
All right.
That guest did not look happy with me for some reason. Always just gotta have a smile.
Station, I'm pulling out of this lock of the dog, two stational locks. Still wandering around. I understand log. Thank you very much.
No, these dogs are actually very mobile. You see, this is why I actually delayed coming to the dogs. Who knows, maybe they're in potential hunting mode again. I'm just also not raising my voice too loudly, because if they do decide to come back for some reason... Oh no, the dogs are there in front of Brent.
The corner of Rietspruit. Peter was on the kayak fence, and there was a rhino fighting near customs early on.
Oh, thanks, Barbara. Always appreciate the support.
Yeah, they move on towards the front right next time. Station 10.
I'm just keeping my distance because Brent's vehicle's on, and in the last instance he said only one vehicle moving at a time. So we're just slowly creeping up. Alright, Brent's saying we can come. You see them, Basil? So they're just crossing in front of Brent's car now as we speak. There you go, Basil. Try to get you a gap. There, you have that gap. Gone. Dogs are busy, 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 that's for sure. Who knows? Like I said, maybe we do get a potential hunt. It almost looked promising where they were for a den site though as well. Let's just see. My gut is telling me to go the other way. No. Stick with this road. don't have a visual on the dogs, but there are currently impala moving through here. And with any luck, uh-oh, they're going straight in the direction of the dogs. Well, where the dogs were cutting through. Slowly go around. Sorry folks, I'm still getting used to guiding around dogs. I have had hardly any experience guiding with dogs. Wasn't fortunate enough to have that in the Pilanesberg, but regardless, look how stunning that male ram is. Oh, it's running off. Now he's going the wrong way. This is very exciting though. Right, maps and Google, I mean YouTube. More impala in here. It's radio. I'm just trying to ask Brent if he wants me to backtrack at all in case they made a U-turn and went back. Although the radio is not too keen on us making contact with Brent. It's very exciting though. I'm very excited to get more experience with dogs, and this is exactly what I need to improve with the dogs. Oh, this radio though, not letting us talk. So, tell you what, I think I'm going to make an executive decision here. I think I'm going to backtrack to where those impala were. Keep trying the radio.
Andrew.
Standing by.
Where are you checking?
I was thinking of doing a U-turn and heading back up just to see in case I had a U-turn.
Alright, copy. I'm gonna check the thing.
Round backwards. Haha. See, my executive plan was right. So, let's go with it, and who knows, maybe they have done a U-turn and they are literally stalking the impala. But to my knowledge, dogs don't really stalk. They just run and chase and basically just try and tire out whatever prey they're after. And when there's a big pack of wild dogs, they can really keep up the chase, because some will stay, they'll still be running as well, but they'll stay back a bit. And then when they can see the dogs at the front that are hunting them, or hunting the prey and close to the prey are getting tired, that's when they'll come in and carry on. And then the other dogs will go to the back, recoup, and yeah, that's how they end up catching prey during a long chase, a long haul. Quite spectacular, these animals. Really, really beautiful, beautiful condition. I'm really chuffed to see them doing so well. They've probably decimated half the impala population already on the reserve, but I wouldn't change it for the world. There's something moving through the bush there. The key thing with dog sightings is to just be in the general area. Usually they will move around. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I think that's exactly what we are doing here. It is quite a thick block, so unless they're in a clearing or on the road, it will be quite tough to see them. So Basil, just keep your eyes peeled, sir. Oh, here's an impala. Here's two impala. Crossing the road. Make haste, make haste. There's dogs in the area. There's a beautiful shepherd's tree up there. Now, the scientific name for a shepherd's tree is Boscia alba-trunca. And alba trunca, meaning albino trunk, aka the reason they called it that is it's because of its very white bark. Absolutely gorgeous trees, and they actually provide so much shade compared to other trees because their branches are so interwoven and the foliage is always green. It's an evergreen tree, so it's always got leaves, always protecting, well, not protecting, but creating a layer of shade. So you'll often find animals hiding underneath them, which I find rather amazing. What's your gut telling you, Basil? Oh, fair enough. We're both learning. It is very exciting, though, to think that hopefully, I mean, with a few more, give it a few more weeks, they get comfortable on the reserve and don't want to leave. And hopefully next June, July, May, June, July, we might even have a wild dog den on the reserve. I think we just missed the gap for a denning season. Copy that, making my way. Right, apparently they're on the fence, folks. So, the quickest way to get there is to, surprise, surprise, do another U-turn. I'm getting dizzy with all the U-turns we're doing. But it is the quickest and most direct route to the fence, so we'll give a bit of haste. This is so exciting. We're out on an adventure, wild dogs on the move. You know, that's one thing I really do love, is watching predators on the move. As much as I love watching lions sleep and leopards sleeping in trees, watching them move and just their behavior when they are hunting or active, it just intrigues me so much. I mean, the way their just behavior changes, body posture, senses, they'll stop and listen, raise their ears. You'll see those ears go straight forward. Yeah, it really just is something special, eh? So Brent says they're on the fence. So Brent really knows what dogs do in terms of movements, which I really admire about him. Alright, so we're nearly... Is this the... Yeah. Oh wow, there's a bit of a drainage line riverbed here. Hold on, Basil. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. I'm gonna go right here. Sure, these dogs moved insanely far in such a short amount of time. Oh, there's multiple ants in a line. Don't want to squish them. And we are going to be taking this next right turn, which should be just here. There's another pot. But I wonder where cheetah mom and cub are as well, because looking at this part of Leadwood, it's absolutely pristine, thick habitat. Perfect place to hide a cub, or just keep the cub safe, even though it's quite large now. Brent, which direction along the fence line are you? Oh my goodness, is that them up there? Copy. East. Oh, hello zebra. I'll come back and admire you in a second. See, this now says we're headed north. I think it's the other side. Over the ridge, if there's nothing, I will do a U-turn. Sure, quite tired of doing U-turns there. Yeah, there we go. We guessed the right direction as well. That's fantastic. No, that's a Kaya vehicle, isn't it? Oh, it looked like beige for a second. Alrighty. Gonna come in nice and slowly as well. there in the road. No, it's all good. We've got the dog in shot. I think the Land Shark suits Brent. It's the perfect filming vehicle because you can hop around up and down wherever you need to go. What's nice is, oh, there you go. Basil, just put it in that gap. The third one should come through.
The retracts of a female leopard on Sunsplit Park, just south of Lowveld of South on top of my vehicle tracks from this morning. In the first drainage line south of Lowveld of South Africa, she was heading north. Had no further sign from that point, she's in the area.
There you go, on the ridge up there. How amazing is this, everyone? Oh, there you go, just in the gap here. Oh, look at you, Basil. Now, if they cut back in, sure, that's a big block here. For a second I was wondering why the car wasn't moving when I clicked the accelerator, but the car was off. Sure. How beautiful is that, everyone? Dogs moving freely, roaming freely. That is just such a treat and privilege. If they carry on cutting, are you going to loop around again? You're going to... Oh, thank you. Got you. Awesome.
I'll say hello. Hi everyone. Sorry, I've been a bit sick.
Shame Brent's been down with the flu. He hasn't been feeling great, so he's been MIA for a couple of days. I did just see a dog moving back this way. Or I at least thought I did. It's very exciting though. Like I said, folks, still getting used to guiding with dogs. So please excuse the apprehensivity, but there you go, dog.
Leaving one section with the dog on the Sunsplit side. Probably about 700-800 meters from the Sunsplit up this corner. Animals are moving up and down along the fence.
You got it, Basil. Okay, well there's the one where the others. There we go, they're coming back. position you this side, Basil, so you get a better view. Should come through the gap shortly. I could see one running towards us. I just parked him. Is it coming this way? Oh wow. Would you look at that? Dog just reappeared like magic. Oh, I see. But the male's going in the opposite direction, so I don't know what is happening. These dogs are clearly trying to hunt, at least. So I think if you're happy, it might be worth sticking around. Let me know in the comments if you're happy to, or if you want to go see if we can't crack a leopard or some elephants or lions. Just let me know in the comments down below what you'd prefer to do. Am I good there, Basil? But for now, whilst they're in the road, I'm going to make my way back to these two females. Well, the one female now. Oh, damn it. They're gone in the bush. So we'll slowly make our way. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Right here, both of them. See, they're circling back. They lost the male, but now it looks like they're quite desperate to get to the male. Although that just looked like the male. So maybe it was one female that went the opposite way. Folks, I'm going to try to stick with them as long as possible. It looks like they're trying to... Isn't that just amazing? How lucky are we to see wild dogs just free roaming on the reserve? That's just brand new to me, but I really am enjoying that. Excuse the camera on the dashboard. I feel like any footage we can record of the dogs, we should. Just to keep Cole from the EWT updated on the dogs. Just give him updates on how good they're doing, but it's probably not wise to have my camera up there. These dogs are going to make us go up and down this fence line, I have a feeling. I don't see them now. Maybe they're in the sandy drainage line again. I feel that would be a beautiful place for them. Just keep every now and then just check behind us, Basil. Well, I mean, if they've cut back that way, there's no chance of us following. We could try relocate, but that too in itself might be mission impossible. Sorry for not being as chatty as I normally am, folks. I'm just trying to concentrate a bit more than I usually do here. Is that a dog on the fence? Near.
Good evening, all aboard on Kaya. Please any station with the cheetahs, please.
Nothing either side of the fence. Do you think we should loop back up the fence, or do you think we should loop back around? You think the fence? All right, let's try the fence once more. Well, that was my thinking. Well, let's just double check here. Let's just switch off and see if we can hear anything. All right, we're gonna leave the fence, folks. If they pop back out, it's unfortunate, but wow, we were spoilt. So nice having the dogs on Leadwood again, always. Thought I heard alarm calling.
Good afternoon, station. Bruce Day Mobile from Leadwood.
Good afternoon, Bruce.
Rhino second earlier on Kaya, on Kaya Southern Fence, from Malanga Junction, and the wild dogs on Coast Eastern Loop North Junction with the Rietspruit Fence, one station there. Copy that, Brent, thank you.
Our stations, I've lost visual of the dogs. They headed south back into the block. I'm trying to relocate, but having no success. Elsa, so glad you could join us. Great to have you with us. We are currently trying to relocate the wild dogs because they have given us the slip, but we were treated couple of minutes ago to a really awesome sighting of them along the fence line. They're all looking really healthy, really, really good condition.
I'm trying to find the jackal pup, but not having any luck. Just look out for them. She come down Lodgeburn Road. I just came on the fence.
Oh, thanks for letting me know, Mary. I'm trying, but now it seems they've properly given us the slip. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna try, because this time of day now it's cool. Those dogs are gonna be moving. I have no doubt about that. Yeah. I don't know if they would have gone back south or headed back east again. This is where we just need to try and think like a dog. Although I am not a wild dog, so it's quite difficult. Just have a look at the map and see. I think I don't know, I got a gut feeling that they are in the middle of the block somewhere. Really starting to cool down now there. So you never know, in a second we might hear alarm calls, might hear impala grunting. We do know there were those impala in the block earlier. Maybe the dogs picked up the scent. Hey, my call's coming along at least. That's good. Alrighty. Let's carry on, folks. I mean, just the fact, even if we had had just that first sighting and Brent couldn't relocate, you know, like just getting to see them again, such a treat. I mean, how often do we get them on camera? So like even a 30-second sighting is better than no sighting. That I can say for sure. For sure, for sure. Now the only thing I wish that I wish was a bit different was I wish I had a better understanding of this block. At the moment, Leadwood is, a few of the roads are still, oh, what is that? No, not that. Dust. There's a young kudu skull here. I don't know if you'll... quickly stop and show you the kudu skull. And then what I want to do is keep heading up the road and see if the dogs... you can see the skull's broken in half, so that... I don't know how that happened. The skull must have just been fragile and a hyena came along and went... num num num, had some extra calcium in its life. And that's actually why their scat, their dung is so good. Sweet. That's why their scat is so white, because of the amount of bones they consume. They've got so much calcium in their bodies that it comes out white, their dung. How crazy would it be if they just took an impala in front of us? Wow, that would be wild. absolutely and utterly insane.
On hold for gas. Standing by. Is there anything there to the clip? Nothing yet. Just hoping.
Is that Gareth Poole?
Copy. And I head towards system.
Didn't sound like him.
That babies, are you looking for the cheetahs?
It's Otter and those cheetah. Alrighty, folks. Not having much luck relocating these dogs, so I think we're going to love and leave them for the evening. And let's just hope they start moving a bit more south. Come back onto Blowbank. That would be ideal. But if they're on Leadwood, it's also not the end of the world. I do love Leadwood in terms of how open it is, the amount of plains game on Leadwood compared to Blowbank. You know, you see lots of nice big herds of impala here. A lot more wildebeest here as well. Cumbriatum. All right, let's try get back to Blowbank as quick as possible and go towards Seskan Krip. Maybe those bull elephants are still hanging about there, or even better, spotted death cat, or a white or black rhino, because we know both species of rhino love hanging about at Seskan Krip, and it's getting to the time of day where a rhino is going to come down for its last drink of the day, early evening beverage before bedtime. Can't get over how beautiful Leadwood is. I mean, it's fairly thick in some sections, but some sections are just completely open, and yeah, it's amazing how it's so completely different to Blowbank. Blowbank, you just mainly got sicklebush thicket with an occasional open sodic area, whereas here, let's listen in on Brent and Gareth talking.
Standing by. Yeah, there's vehicles having shut down as a set gun, so I'm not sure if you're going to get much luck there. Okay, what do you think?
Oh, wrong gear. So now we're slowly making our way back south. I don't know, once these trees move past us, you'll see the mountain range. Slowly but surely getting there. And who knows, you know, it's this time of day where predators are active. Maybe we even bump into the pride. Maybe we even get to see some nocturnal critters like a civet, genet, porcupine, hyena, spotted hyena, brown hyena, jackal. Apparently there were 4 jackal pups seen yesterday on Leadwood, so we also have a chance at that. Very exciting stuff. Last week one of our Ellies seemed to have Mary, I went back and looked at the footage, and I couldn't see anything too much out of the ordinary. I don't know, was it maybe one of the bulls? See, that's very weird. It says we had a two-way junction, but we're not. That looks like it goes to a house.
No line. No
So there is a big house there, so I'm glad we took this road. Don't want to end up in some person's house, you know. It's not what we want.
And don't forget, stand by. That audio sound like it was close to you. Not really close, but pretty much straight east from here. Okay, copy that.
So this, believe it or not, folks, brings back a lot of memories here, this little three-way intersection. This is where we, after long hours and days of searching, is where we relocated on Mabai and Cub for the first time. I don't know if you remember that drive, but if you go look on our YouTube, Basil has made my face as the, what's it called again? The thumbnail. It's me going. So if you want to just go re-jog your memory on that sighting, you know what to look for now. It is getting rather nippy now. Temperature is dropping quite quickly now, actually. But starting to look like a more familiar area. Just excuse me 1 second while I put this mic on my jacket. Well, I mean, the multitasking's getting better, that's for sure. At the start of drive, it wasn't going my way, but now it is. But we are going to be going past Lodge Pan, so I don't see a reason not for us to pop in and see if anything's having a drink. Ooh. Big speed bump in the road. Call that Mount Everest. Some of the speed bumps here on Leadwood are actually scary how big they are. Yeah, we're still on the right track. Jackal pups indeed, folks. Jackal pups. I do too, Carol. I do too. I promise you I do. We have no idea where they are, because jackals don't stay at a den site too long. They keep moving to try, or for safety purposes. They don't want a predator to find. Oh wow, look at that. 2 acre drinking. That's quite awesome. That is rather pretty, isn't it, folks? How awesome would it be if they came and had a drink? Although they look pretty content with life and moving away from the waterhole. Of course, it's as I pull the camera out, but not to worry. Let's go see if we can't find those jackal pups. I feel like a perfect place for them to den would be along Twin Crossings as well. There are a few nice drainage lines along there. The sound I made. Jackals! Jackal pups! You see, I can do this while I'm live just because I know I'm a clown, so it doesn't really faze me. But if we see jackal pups, folks, you'll hear me scream like a little 3-year-old girl. Or boy. Just that high-pitched. But I'll do it from inside so we don't scare the jackals. Now, it is also getting to that time where leopards will be active, and there were reports of leopard tracks over tire tracks in the Sunsloot, which is close by to where we are. I'm wondering if it wouldn't be worth driving up the Sunsloot. Let's also just ask Gareth if he needs a hand trying to find those lions. Never mind. We shan't be doing that. Boy, what an exciting afternoon. I really thought those dogs would have been hunting. I mean, they probably still are. I mean, if anything, now they're probably more likely to be hunting. I'm right. I just want the fence line to see if they have all. That's. I don't see anything there. Hey, Basil.
Hello, forget.
Nah.
Hey, bye. Will you please let me know if you have them vocalizing again? Yeah, definitely. Copy, thanks.
Gareth for Andrew.
Standing by.
Do you need a hand in that area?
I don't, but we are really open to it.
Copy. Is there any way you want me to check in particular?
What is your position?
I'm going to be turning onto Seskant North shortly.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, you're quite a distance away from where they are. I think they're either on Boulderfay or, yeah, maybe on the east tip. Maybe you want to head towards the east tip.
Copy that. I'll make my way there. What happened to my screen? Ah, there it is. I haven't seen Gareth in such a long time. It would be nice if we got to say a cheeky hello to OG, not GNS, the OG.
The wild dogs were on the northern fence line, but I believe that's no longer they've lost fighting. The female chiefs on the southern fence line of Kaya, and there was rhino spotted earlier on Blowbone Cumberland.
Ah, so Carol, there you go. Oh, I've accidentally just clicked a different YouTube channel. That's not ideal. They've just said it's cheetah cub and mom on the fence line, so I would assume that it's Mabai, considering she was at Lowveld Dam yesterday when Victoria, I mean, had the cheetahs and they were headed in the direction towards Kaya, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was them. But is getting dark. Still can see with my eyes, but it's at that time of day where the torch is just going to bring any reflections from eyes. Well, there's lots of impala. Don't want to shine on them now. It's like, wow, this could be it. First wild dog kill. I mean, we've seen what they can do to a carcass, and it's gone. Did you not? Minutes, if that, maybe 3 minutes tops, and it's just gone. It's ridiculous how quickly they devour a carcass. But that will be saved for another day. I'm not complaining though, we got to see them, that's all we needed. Ugh. Maybe we just head to Seskankrip and see if anything's out and about. Or Basil, what do you think? Should we go into the deep sloot? Go into the riverbed? Alrighty. Well, the Ellies were here sometime recently. Lots of, huh? Were they? Where? Crip? Yeah.
Yeah, they are rolling now.
Yeah, we're way too far, folks. Those lions are quite the distance away. So I think we'll just keep on going in the direction we are headed in, and we'll see what we can see and find. I'm hoping there's a rhino or two drinking at Seskankrip. And like I said, this is a well-known area for the black rhino, the cow and calf. We've seen them here quite a few times. And the elephants seem to be loving Seskankrip as well. So you never know, the bulls could have come back. They might have not even left, followed the herd onto Leadwood. They might still be around. And like I said, I'm really hoping for either a genet or a civet. I haven't seen one in quite some time. But what would be icing on the cake is either a brown or spotted hyena. That would make my day. Ooh, thick sand. There we go. Trusty jackal will get us through anything. I do highly admire and respect this car. She treats us very, very well. And she does go through the bush every day and take us home safely. So thank you to the jackal. But like I mentioned earlier, this is roughly the time of day where a rhino will come to a waterhole for their last drink. So you never know what's waiting at the crib. Temperature is cooling down quite dramatically now. It is getting rather frosty. But what a sunset and a view of those mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, fresh rhino tracks headed towards Sescon Crip. Looks to be black rhino as well. Tracks went off the road into this block here to the left of us, or to the east of us, sorry. So maybe they cut through the block. We're feeling a bit exposed. Come on, Nightjar. No, don't stay in the road. There we go. It's Nightjars. They don't understand that a car will do damage to them, but they don't care. They love the road. But the reason they really love the road is because when an insect's flying over, they've got a lot more room to maneuver and fly up and catch a bug than they would if they were sitting in long grass or in a thicket. They've just got much more opportunity to maneuver themselves to get the best possible angle to catch their prey. Me personally, I would feel a bit exposed sitting in the middle of the road. Feel like it could be quite dangerous as well in terms of other predators like owls. I'm pretty confident that an owl will try its luck with a nightjar if it can, but you never know. Something like a Varose for sure would take a little nightjar. Another pair of Dacre. I'm not going to shine on them though. It is an absolutely beautiful evening though, folks. I really wish you could all be here to experience it. Perfect. Well, there's definitely signs of them. I have seen a few of them today, but you can clearly see they are in the area. Are there any more? But definitely still lots of porcupine activity going on the reserve, which is always a good thing to see. I do love a good porcupine sighting, especially when they're with a porcupet. Yes, you heard that right. A baby porcupine is called a porcupet. How amazing is that? And they are just the cutest things in the world. See, there's a car approaching us. If that's Poole, Gareth Poole, who knows? There was a light on the mountain which I thought was a First one to get the mom. Mary, I had the mom and calf on camera. I was choking on water when it happened, and Basil pointed to the camera, and Basil put mom and calf on camera. It was black rhino, eh? Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did do that. I think we were the first to put mom and calf on camera. But that being said, how's it, guys? Long time no see.
Very good, yes.
You guys doing well?
Yeah, not bad at
Yeah, no luck. The dogs were on the Zandspruit fence line.
all. Okay, yeah.
I lost visual of them. I know Kevin is searching for jackal pups at the moment.
Yeah.
He hasn't found them, and yeah, other than that, pretty quiet evening.
Lions around here? Did you hear any of those? No.
I spoke to Gareth now on the radio. He thinks they're either on the airstrip or Wildefay,
Okay.
somewhere along that like Boskamp area. So not 100% sure.
I don't know, you've probably heard of it. This at Sekoe, there is just come out of the spillway on the right, probably 50 vultures, and there's apparently a giraffe carcass there. We couldn't see any animal. I mean, so whether it's died or natural causes,
But no predators.
no, couldn't see anything.
That's
But it's
crazy.
sort of in the thick stuff.
Ish.
So might be worth checking out tomorrow morning.
No, perfect. Thanks. Appreciate that, man.
All right.
You guys take care, eh?
You too. Take
I
care.
love your car, by the way. Pretty epic. Is it a Pajero?
No, it's a 86.
Even better. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. Some lovely homeowners from Leadwood there. Now, the question is, do we go to Kudu-Krip or Lemmendoren Krip? I think I'm going to put my money on Lemmendoren Krip for some rhino activity. Sorry, Mr. Dacre. There are so many Dacre out and about in this reserve. It's actually crazy. It blows my mind. Everywhere you look, Dacre, Dacre, Dacre. I kid you not. I walked down to my tent the one evening. I counted 10 different individual Dacre in our garden. 10. That's redonkulous. That's crazy. Definitely don't have a problem with the Dacre population, that's for sure. I always love this time of the day when it's nice and dark. Last light just fading over the mountains. It always gives me the heebie-jeebies, like something amazing is about to happen. But I mean, what a fantastic day it's been. Got to spend time with lovely company on a game drive. Well, there was a square-tailed nightjar calling. It's got a bit of an unusual call compared to the fiery neck nightjar. It's more like a... As I like to always say...
Live audio again, it sounds like they are close to the 8 Cape, maybe close to Zebra Junction.
I think what we will do is we'll quickly pop into Lemmendoren Krip. We'll approach quite slowly from the back end, from the northern end, and just creep in case anything's hanging out and about there. The other day, Gareth, myself and Victoria went out on a bumble, and we actually found cow 22 and calf, the brand new small one, and it was the cutest thing in the world. Oh, baby rhinos are just so adorable. I can't wait till it gets to the age where it starts running at the vehicle, then running back to mom, then running to the vehicle, then running back to mom. Those always just make the best memories. You know, I remember. Don't stress, Mary, it's all good. I can get over 20. Oh, that's us moving in the bush. I was driving into the bush. I heard the foliage moving and thought there was some porcupine having a tussle with the bush. Yeah, Carol, couldn't agree with you more. No one can actually disagree because it's crazy the amount of Jaco we get. Crazy. Very, very interesting comment you make there, Mary. I mean, what I've noticed is you don't see as... Excuse me. You don't see as many Jaco on Leadwood as you do here for some reason. So if they do or are on Blowbank, I'm sure they'll make a dent in the population. But even on Leadwood, if they have the opportunity to catch one, they will, you know. They're not going to just let one walk by. All animals, especially predators, are opportunistic, so they'll take what they can get when they can get it. So what I'm going to do from here, folks, is literally just kill the engine. So we can approach as quietly as possible. Is momentum gonna get us there? Not today. Well. Not much at the crypt tonight. Very, very interesting. It's very, very quiet this evening though. Except for those male lions roaring, it's like almost completely still. I mean, the wind's died down completely now, which I'm not complaining about by any means. I do just want to check the reservoir, see if we get lucky there. Copy. Just gonna have a quick look and see if we can't see anything on Lemon Durham Oos as well, because that's where I had that brief glimpse of a leopard the other day. Trying to hunt some Inyala. Ah, there's lights. So there's definitely nothing down there. Alrighty, everybody. Well, folks, it's been absolutely magical. I hope you have had as much fun as I have, and that you take care of yourselves and have a fantastic fantastic weekend. And who knows, maybe this weekend we can go out and find the dogs again. But from my side, from Basil and Vim, thank you for joining, thank you for tuning in, and we shall see you next time, folks. Take care.